Hooray! Hi everyone, this is Lillian Mutambo. Thank you so much for joining me on to my YouTube channel, Lillian Mutam's TV. Thank you so much for more than 94,000 subscribers na totela sana. In this video, I would like to talk about what I call empowerment. For those of you who may not be aware, I have taken on a political journey, which is aspiring member of parliament for Monali constituency. Now, during this period of the pandemic, a lot of people have been struggling in Zambia, and particularly in Monali constituency, the current MP has failed to even empower the people there. So then, as I was going round Munali constituency, I was asking people to write me what I call proposals. I call them two-line proposals, and these are just the rice proposals. All these are basically on rice, and then I've got others. The reason why I've come to my YouTube channel is because I believe in you, my subscribers, that you believe in me so much. And you know that each time I do my work, I make sure I deliver, especially when it comes to fundraising. And I am calling this sponsor a bag of rice. Please and please and please. Across the globe, whether you are in Zambia, whether you're Zambian or not, I am asking for your support towards this. Now, this is a branch in Munali, for example. They've written me that. And then I've got this one. I've got that one. Altogether, these are about more than 30 requests of the bag of rice. Now, with the bags of rice, what I do is I give people 3 bags per group. And a group consists of 34 people, and we call those groups branches. And they have, the chairlady, the chairman, the youth chairperson, and all the executives that are part of our political party, UPND. And I thought by coming to you guys, you would be able to support me. Now, one branch receives 3 bags. So if you sponsor 1 bag, then you take the burden off my shoulder, because we've had a lot of things that have had to release finances. Particularly, I'll talk about the young people who've been struggling to go and get their NRCs, and in terms of transport, they can't even afford 4 kwacha, 2 kwacha to go and collect their NRCs. So I've been, helping that as well. So it's and we have a limited period of time where the registered voters can only register. Those with national registration cards can only register as voters from 20th of October to 19th of November, in a period of only 1 month. And now this period is really, really short. It limits people from the diaspora especially to be on the voters register. But my plea to you, my request to you is, if you can help, if you can support, at least we'll have a lot of people that will vote wisely. And the reason why most people don't vote wisely is because they are never empowered. It has never happened before. I have become the first politician in Monali constituency to ever empower groups of people. And I've been doing it, trays of eggs. When it's a trays of eggs, I give 100 eggs. When it's bags of rice, I give 3 bags, and 1 bag is 100 kgs. Now, this is what happens. I am Namwanga. My mom is from Nakonde, from the village around Nakonde. My dad is from Isoka. I'm full breed Namwanga. And Nakonde rice is part of Namwanga culture. We eat that rice a lot. And for me, when I order the rice, what I do is I contact my uncle, who goes and gets the real quality rice all the way in Nakonde, near Tanzania border. And then he puts 1 bag on the bus for 1,400, including transport. So the rice is 1,200 kwacha. but the transport is 200 kwacha. So the bag gets delivered to me in Lusaka, and then I can distribute. So my plea to you is, if you can sponsor a bag which is 1,400 from the bus terminus, or because I think what I want to do is I want to order 30. If I order 30, then my uncle is going to put them on a canter or truck like that will deliver at least to my nearest location. So what I'm trying to do is, Kalingalinga ward has a lot of rice, and Monali ward. So if we can balance, if I can do 30 bags and then maybe divide them, maybe let's do 15, or is it 12, or something like that. Yeah. So we deliver some, yeah, 15, some in Munali ward and some in Kalingalinga ward, so that we use only one transport. So I've shared my mobile money details, Lillian Mutambo, and my number is reflecting in the description box below. And what I'm just requesting is, if you could please and please and please, when you send the 1,400 for one bag, you should write your name and just say rice. Then that way I will know how to allocate those funds. Why am I asking you for that support? There are many of you who are living in the diaspora, some of you are not even Zambian, that support my channel and feel you are part of my journey. And the only way to be part of my journey is also to support me financially, because I've been using my finances from my pockets from day one, and it has never been easy. It's a huge task, but thankfully my YouTube channel has been able to support me to carry on this journey. Because of you guys, I'm watching my YouTube videos. And what I'm also asking for is, for example, if you sponsor 3 bags, that's about 4,200 kwacha, then I will name a branch, any new branch that I form after you. So for example, I can see there's the Kumba guy. Thanks for coming here. If the Kumba guy decides to sponsor 3 bags of rice, so what I will do is I'll form a branch, launch it, and call it Kumba branch. So that way you are part of us. And that's what I believe in. You know, I delivered bags of sugar a few days ago, and I believe I'm supposed to share the video on this platform. I believe I did, but I will check again. And the person that, you know, approached me over the support is somebody who lives in America. And I said, look, if you are able to support, this is what I will do. I will name this branch after your name. And she said, no, I want to honor my grandmother. So that branch is now called Kapumba branch, after her grandmother. So that way you feel connected. If at all, for example, you're in the diaspora and one day you're in Zambia, you will be able to say, you know what, I think I'm going to Kapumba branch and say hi. I will allow you. I will show you how you can see these people, and I'll say, do you remember the last time when we were looking for bags of rice? This is part of the people that supported, and people will appreciate you. So somebody is asking, how much is a bag of rice in pounds? So a bag of rice in pounds, 50 pounds is equal to 1,200, but we need the delivery one. So let's say 60 pounds. So 60 pounds, or so 60 pounds is good enough for us to purchase one bag. Now, for me, bags of rice, you know, are many, and then also the way the weight of the rice and the quantity of the rice is what I feel you've done more than enough for one bag, to be honest. Because one bag is equal to more than 100 medals. Yes, you can donate via super chat if you want, no problem. But I would prefer you do bank deposit in my UK account if you want to. I can send you my details, but you can super chat now if you want to. So this is what we are going to do. So 100 medals of rice make 100 kg. So that big bag of rice is 100 kgs, and they are bloody heavy. I'll use the word bloody because they are really, really heavy. So heavy in that you can't even carry with a normal car, so you need a proper truck. So I thought, why not we order 30 bags of rice? And then if we are delivering, say, 15 bags in Kalingalinga, 15 bags in, and all the people who are receiving the bags of rice, they are there, ready to receive these bags of rice. I think that will be awesome to see people receive bags of rice together, and because it's 100 kgs, it looks very good, especially even for the meat. Yeah, it looks good on me as a politician. So that's my request to you. So if we can have these 60 pounds for those of you who are abroad in the UK, and for those of you who are in America, I believe it's about $70 to $80, and that's inclusive of transport. So now that's from the transport from Nakonde up to Lusaka, and then obviously I have to find my way. But if we order many bags, we'll make sure they're delivered at one spot with a truck. Yeah. So the reason why I really encouraged most people to go for rice, one, rice is easy to sell because it's food, it's not breakable. Two, and rice is an everyday food, and there's a huge profit. So out of that 100 kgs, there is 600 kwacha profit, more than, which is like 50% of what we've invested. So somebody can make, for those of you in the UK, so per bag, we are saying bring 60 pounds, and somebody is making 25 pounds on top. Now, depending on how hardworking these groups are, they can be making more and more monies out of this. And also, they can divide themselves from the group of 34. They can even divide themselves into groups of 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 once they expand their business. These empowerments are really good. I'll give you an example of a branch which I named Evergreen after my father. This branch asked for 100 trays of eggs. So after they sold out their first 100 eggs, guess what they did? They ordered eggs worth 3,000 kwacha and mealie meal. And now they've expanded, they've made more than 10,000 kwacha. So our party manifesto encourages people to be what? To be entrepreneurs. We can't trust people with, give them 1 million kwacha and say, here, start a business. No. People need to be trained little by little, step by step. And by the way, as long as I am empowering these branches, guess what? They will be on my database. They will be in my mind to say, oh, there's a branch. Because like now, I can say it off the top of my head. I've empowered a branch called Mbewe branch. I've empowered a branch called Nachingwe branch with Salaula. I've empowered another branch. Because of this connection of proposals, I have built that connection and relationship with the people of Munali constituency. So then, me being able to deliver these rice to all these groups of people, guess what happens? I will remember that I have over 30 people, groups of people that received rice from me. And I will look in the database and I'll ask myself, Yamene branch from Munali what? How are they doing with the rice? I can do a column. Joshua branch, how are they doing? Counter Square branch, how are they doing? This other group is called Tiliko branch. How are they doing? You know, I've built that relationship of which most of these MPs have never ever built. Believe you me, right now, as you can see, Monali constituency is on fire. And I know it's because of me. Because of the pressure and the message that has gone round. Madam Kandoluo came to Chakunkula Ward, and the thugs were there. I don't know if they were brought in by Bowman or herself. They smashed up Chakunkula Ward office of UPND and the tap, which was brought in by Mr. Hakainde Hichilema 11 years ago. Now that tap is an empowerment, and I'll explain to you how and why it's an important factor to the people of Munali and Chakunkula Ward specifically. That tap provides water to many people in Kamanga compound, and they pay a little fee as part of a contribution. So that tap alone makes quite a bit of money per month. And that money is able at least to help the community of Munali constituency through that tap. Even the women's chair lady of PF right now uses that same tap. She uses that same tap to get her water, and she too has been affected. So the day when the tap was destroyed, I'm sure they didn't even have baths that day, like you heard in the videos that I shared. That's the importance of empowering people. You allow them to be self-sufficient. And for me, I don't do politics of giving people handouts or money, get money, get money. And I've seen others who are coming on board say, yes, they want to be part of Monali constituency, and then they are giving people money. They're giving people money indirectly, and then they're taking people out, they're buying them drinks. Oh, thank you so much, sis. Also says, please pray for Nigeria people. Oh, thank you so much. Are really suffering because Buhari genocide against Christians. Yes, I'll pray. Bless you, bless you, bless you so much. I am so grateful for your contribution of £60, and I'll make sure you see the bags of rice. This is ongoing. This is an ongoing project, so we'll make sure that we deliver these bags of rice. I am so inspired by that. Thank you so much, and we will continue to pray for Nigeria. So for me, what I believe in is, when I empower these people, we are empowering them together. We are helping these people to learn how to make money. Because once we form government, people will be expecting handouts because we promised them handouts. But then if we teach them to say, look, the best way to make money is by you selling something of your own, is by you doing this, is by you doing this. And believe me, there is no other aspiring candidate that is doing this. In Munali constituency, I'm the only aspiring candidate that is asking people for proposals. Now, the disappointing thing as well is you will hear people say things like, are you going to manage? As an MP, I should be able to have the ability to lobby funds worldwide. How does our government survive with money on credit? Right now, the president of Zambia, he's been denied to default the payments, but he has borrowed up to $11 billion plus. Are you telling me even $50 per community cannot help? If our president had realized the best way to help people is to give them even bags of rice in this area we're helping with these people, that $11 billion that they've used to waste uselessly on roads and bridges, which don't even feed people, would have at least boosted our economy. Because think about it. If these branches are able to be ordering rice every time, it means money will be in circulation. And remember, people eat. This is food. People want to eat. And when they eat, the food goes in the stomach. And this is nutritional as well. Rice is a food that somebody can afford at least and be able to survive on whilst they're waiting for the next month of salary. So some of the branches that I've empowered with rice, like the images I've given you, I'll talk about a branch called Njala. I met a branch which I formed a few weeks ago. And the first question I asked them was, what's the name of this branch? They said, Njala Ibaba Mami. I said, what do you mean? They were like, there's too much hunger. We are very hungry. There's no food. And I said, look, write me a proposal like this one. Write me a proposal like this one, and I will make sure I will deliver to you. The Njala Ibaba that I saw was a group that felt discouraged, was a group that felt let down by the system. And I said, don't worry, write a proposal. So they wrote the first proposal they wrote, they wanted to be rearing chickens. And we looked at the fact that Zambia has a lot of power cut. These chickens may die. And when they die, it will be a huge loss. So they thought, again, they were like, we'll sell rice. So I now delivered only 2 bags of rice. I said, look, let's try 2 bags of rice. Njala Ibaba sold out their rice within a week. 200 kgs of rice. And what they did was they were giving people some on credit, some cash. And they said they're going to order more. So I was like, look, remember, I'll owe you 1 more bag. So for now, start with this. And they are ever so grateful. That's the power of empowerment. We're empowering people in order for them to learn to catch the fish and not giving them the fish to say, here, all the time they want to eat here. No. So now, every time, these people will be able to feed themselves. So on this POW, I have Yamene branch. They've asked for 3 bags of rice. They are in Munali ward. And then I have a proposal from Joshua branch. All these, branches. Joshua branch, they also want a bag of rice. They want a bag of rice. And then I have another branch. This is, Joshua branch is in Munali ward. This one is in Kalingalinga. No, that one. Yeah, Munali ward. Most of them are asking for rice. Okay, so Chalom's Chili says, Lillian, I want to, I wrote you a message on Messenger and you ignored me. I want to contribute to the Munali empowerment ideas. It's not ignoring you. What happens is if we are not friends on Facebook, Facebook doesn't allow me. So what you can do is check the description box of this video. You will find a number there and they'll give you my WhatsApp. Do you use Chalom's Chili? Do you use Chalom's Chili? Yeah. So I'm always welcome to people who want to support. So this branch, Kaunda Square branch empowerment as well, they also want. And listen to the letter they wrote me. Some of them, I just tell them, don't complicate things, just write me 2 lines. But this one was touching. He said, Kaunda Square, stage 1 to the aspiring candidate of Munali. Okay, Chalom's Chili, I'll check you out. I'll check the message. I never ignore messages. It's because when we're not friends on Facebook, I can't see. So this message says, the branch is called Njala Ilipano, meaning there's hunger here. And that's a reminder to these guys that they are living in hunger. And this is what they say. To the aspiring candidate of Munali, Munali Member of Parliament, Honorable Lillian, we, the branch of Njala Ilipano of Kaunda Square Stage 1, appreciate your visit and your heart to reach out to us as a UPND branch. Looking at the many needs we may have as a result of the failed government of PF, we are grateful and hopeful that as you aspire for the seat, you shall emerge victorious and bring change that we look for. Your help as you desire to empower us, because I'm the one who's desiring to empower them, with 4,000 kwacha as promised, we believe that it will go a long way as long as to help as a way to help us and our families to have something to eat on our plates. We shall invest the money into a running business, something to eat as well. So they asked for rice as well. But you could see that people are really going through tough times. This other one as well, this is Kaunda Square Munali ward, Luyando branch. So they said we are here by seeking the said amount of 4,000 kwacha. And I told people you can write even on a paper, on a pen, but they've never come across this. It has never happened. Never. I am the first aspiring MP to ask for proposals. It has, for the people who've been in Munali constituency, they'll tell you they have never heard of this before. Never. And for me, it helps me to connect with the people. And it helps you as well in the diaspora. Just look at that. We just had somebody from Nigeria living in Australia, super chatting, helping us as a contribution because he is feeling the pain of Africa. We are one Africa. There's nothing like, oh, this is only for Lillian Mutambo. It's us. And there's never a time I never share about my YouTube subscribers. I always say, I have the most amazing YouTube subscribers that are always supportive. You watch my videos. You make sure that I receive content. And you watch my content as well. So you can imagine, this group said they want to be empowered with, business of selling rice, and their mission is to be successful by effectively utilizing the amount given, and our key to success is to provide super customer service, sell and fast delivery, as well as securing new customers. We look forward to hearing from you with more details in the future. The summer plan total, obviously, because I told them per branch is 4,000 kwacha. So out of this 4,000, we buy 3 bags of rice. This is what I am on about. So I thought, if you can empower, you can sponsor a bag of rice. You are sponsoring part of this, because per branch is 3. So the more of you, the better. So this one is called Tiliko branch. The 34 members group was agreed to venture into rice business selling. We appreciate your office, honorable. You see, so these are all the proposals. And I just thought I should share with you guys how important it is to support these people. And then in Kalingalinga ward, I've seen that majority of people, they also want to be selling rice, and 2 of them want chickens. But for the eggs, there's about 3 of them. So I said, okay, eggs are locally produced. I can deliver 1 to 1 branch this week in Kalingalinga. That's what we do. So on a Thursday or so, then we normally provide. So all these from this branch, these are also rice. All these are rice as well. So please and please and please, it is my plea that you can support me on this, which I'm calling sponsor a bag of rice. The more rice we sponsor, the more people will be able to have food to eat. As you've read and as you've heard from people themselves, they've said that, okay, this letter is also touching. This person says, this is from Kalingalinga. Kalingalinga business proposal in Chipoka branch. With reference to the above caption, that matter, we are hereby asking for your approval over the business proposed by the women at Chipoka branch. We agreed that the women, with the women, that you buy, rice for them. Yeah, rice for them. Because it's a daily meal for everyone. The members of the women group have been attracted they've attached this letter, and they've been attracted with what's going on, and they're attracted. That's what the person means. Your response to this letter will be highly appreciated. Thank you so much in advance for your help. This is amazing. I just didn't go and see people and say, I'm an aspiring member of parliament. I want to see you. I want to be the MP of this place. And then after that, I leave. But what I rather did was write me something to remind me that I spoke to you people. And when I spoke to you people, this is what we agreed. I promised that I will deliver. And what is my method of delivery? Empowerment. And I've told people in Munali, I said, look, it's good for you to vote people in without helping you at all. But look at history. Honorable Kandolo, before she got the Monali seat, did she help you before? No, she never. The moment she got into Monali, has she helped you before? No. Now look at it this way. Somebody who helps you before they are in government, what do you think will happen when this person is in government? And they will all be saying, worse, it will be worse, it will be worse. You lay your foundation by starting your work now. And that's why I always tell them, I say, look, your vote is very expensive. One voter can make somebody a millionaire. And why am I saying a millionaire? Because the people who are in government now are millionaires because of the votes. They are stealing now because of the same votes that people gave them. And who is suffering now? The very same people. And I told them, say, look, do not give a position to somebody who does not show that they can work for you before they are in government. That's a big mistake we have made. How am I able to mobilize funds to support people? Through mobilization, through fundraising like I'm doing now. I'm pulling resources worldwide, asking for support for us to empower the people together. So when I'm in government, how many companies can sponsor us? I mean, we are the government of the day. So many trade schemes, even embassies they support, because they will look at the initiatives that we've been doing. These are initiatives that have worked. So even when we pitch ideas, look, we want to empower as many people in our community. And the reason why we want to empower them is because we don't want them to depend on us, but whilst they're waiting for their job to come through, they have something as a group. And this also helps them to work uniformly and united as well. So that way, people will have one objective: to make it. There is only one reason why people are on this earth, isn't it? We are on this earth to live and we are breathing, but we are here as well to achieve. But if you are waiting for somebody to enter government, that's when you start achieving. It will never happen. The achievement must start now before you enter government. So I've given myself, in Zambia we say, Naziperek. I've given myself to say, I'm available. Let's see how we can work together in order for you to start eating now. How can all these people, all these are proposals. All these are proposals for eggs and other things. All these. Now, how can these people go and stand in a queue to vote with hunger? We are not doing those type of politics anymore. So my way of politics is, let's help the people. And then they will decide whom they want to adopt. But at the end of the day, they can see it for themselves that the people they've helped before to go in government, who never helped them one kobo, or even just to say, here's a drink. When they voted them in government, the people don't even get out of their cars. They sit in their cars when they go. How can you, an MP, go to a community and you are seated in the car? Who gave you the job you have? The same people. People in urban areas rarely vote. It's people mainly from the ghetto that vote. People who are comfortable don't vote, and rural areas are the people who vote. And how do you think these people will be voting you year in, year out, or term in, term out, when you've never even heard what they want to do? Because when I was going in these communities, and when I keep on going, I told them, I said, look, what I want to do for you is, I am giving you 4,000 kwacha per branch budget. When you budget yourselves on what you want to do, then I will deliver. So some said eggs. So if it's eggs, it's 100 trays. So some said rice. Nakonde rice, like we're doing now, is 3 bags. That's over 300 kgs. So some of you who would like, if you want to sponsor 3 bags, that's fine. Then we name a branch after you. But for now, I'm saying, okay, just sponsor a bag so that the burden should be a little bit lighter. So this is how the whole Munali constituency have been talking about. There's an aspiring candidate that is helping. And you know what? I was very disappointed when I heard that, there was a drinking spree at this area as part of our Monali constituency. I said, why? No, the aspiring candidate bought people drinks, alcohol. And for me, I say that's the wrong way of doing politics. Why should you buy people alcohol? There will be times for enjoyment later, after we win. Empower people with food, not alcohol. We are talking about mental health problems in Monali constituency. We're talking about drug addiction. We're talking about suicide rates which are high because of lack of jobs. And then you give somebody alcohol, in which some people are alcoholic already. Now, it's up to the people to decide who they want. But for me, like somebody has posted before on my page, I am a social worker. And social workers, we look at how we can help people. And we look at all these things. If these people can be able to be empowered with these bags of rice, they will be able to have a good life, at least. If they can make 600 kwacha per bag, and there's 3 bags, that's 1,200 plus almost 2,000 kwacha profit. That profit, they can use it to say, okay, let's do 200 kwacha soft loans. And at the end of the day, they are having more money and more money and more money and more money. Not buying people drinks. There's time for everything. There's time for party. But for now, people are in hunger because of COVID-19. Gafi Mwanza says, teach the people how to fish, then there will be no hunger. Thank you so much. Uncle B says, Lily, you are a new breed on the political scene, a fresh start indeed. Thank you so much, sir. James Mokotekwa, good afternoon, Madam Lily, doing a great job. When are we going to have a live stream and discuss ECZ and their decisions without consulting all political parties and stakeholders? We can have the live stream this evening at 6 p.m. British time and 7 p.m. Zambian time, especially 6 p.m. Zambian time, I think 5 p.m. Simenda says 1 in a million, thank you so much. Kedrick Simwenda says, Lily, please tell your leader to concentrate in rural areas, not townships. People in townships already know what they are supposed to do. Let him not waste time and think that all is well. It's not. Yes. Our website says, you're doing a great job in Munali. Thank you so much. OC Joe says, Madam Lily, you are really raising the standard of politics with your initiatives. Thank you so much. Remy Machena says, good afternoon, Lily. So yes, Chalom Sichili, I will definitely contact you. So that's what I wanted to speak to you about. It's very important. So what happened the other day in Chakunkula ward was there was violence. And I see it as jealousy because Madam Kandolungu is not popular anymore on ground. Nobody wants her. Even her own PF people, they don't want her. I have over 200 youths that want to formally defect from PF. I'm talking about strong youths, strong cadres, and they want to work with me. I've also got a woman who is a chair lady of women, Monali Constituency, that also is working with us. And she has even said it, the woman is not going to win. And it's strange. For those of you who are not aware of who Madam Kandolua is, this woman is 69 years old, my people from other parts of Africa. A 69-year-old is still fighting to be a politician. Next year, she'll be 70. So by the time she's leaving after 5 years, because it's 5 years, isn't it? She'll be 75. Why? When the retirement age should be 65. So these are the things we're talking about. She has no even energy. Even when she's speaking, she's really, really old. She was an MP when I was a young girl. Up to now, she still wants that position. I said, by fire, by force, me, Lillian Mutambo, young person, I'm collecting that seat. So all these, this is Chipoka branch in Kalingalinga. This is the men's group. They said that they want to sell rice because the number of the group was doing the same business, and he is connected in finding customers, so they don't want to finding difficulties. You see, these are all the proposals. So please sponsor a bag of rice, and I will make sure that everybody receives their rice accordingly. And your support means a lot to me. Thank you so much. If we can have or the 94,000 subscribers, even giving me $1 each, that would be a lot of money. That would be $94,000. I can even retire. I can even just say I am just going to be doing empowerments all the time. So your support is very important. For those of you who've observed, I also have membership as well. That membership as well is important. If you can join, being a member means at least you're supporting my channel monthly with a little token in case I don't meet the YouTube threshold of £60 a month. You know, it's a challenge to reach that far. Especially when you don't have trending stories and videos and you're busy and everything. So I just want to keep that connection between you and myself. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I'll check for Chalo, Miss Chili. I hope I won't forget. Thank you so much. For those of you who would like to contribute, please don't forget to read the description box. I'll also share in the comments of this video so that you can support me on this venture. Remember, together we can. Together we will shape Monali better. And what I'm doing is just not for Monali alone. Eventually I will expand to other places. But for now, these are the people that I've come across. And once we form government, my prayer is that I should even be the Minister of Labour, because when I'm a Minister of Labour, I'll make sure that people get paid at least a national minimum wage of even 2,500 kwacha, which is about £100, £110 a month. At the moment, there's no national minimum wage, and people are getting paid nothing, like literally nothing, little money, $20, $30 for a whole month for working hard. Security guards are getting paid $20 for working a whole month. And they're working for foreign businesses. Why should our African people be suffering? Why should it be like we're still in the slavery days? Things should change. Our people should be able to be comfortable with the majority of natural resources we have. But at the moment, it looks like people are struggling year in, year out, year in, year out. This political party in, this political party out, this government in, this government out. It's the same thing. But my promise to you is, the current president of UPND, who is Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, is the richest man in Zambia, is a millionaire. He made himself a millionaire through the little that he had and how he made his money from being a consultant and being an economist. And he has even advised our government not to borrow anything, but they've still decided to borrow. In 2011, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema warned our government not to borrow any more Eurobonds. They still went ahead, and today we're in huge debt. If we don't get rid of the Patriotic Front government, next year it's you that will be crying because the dollar will be 50 kwacha next year. Prices will skyrocket. Things will be a challenge. Bills will go high and high, but your salary is little. So change this government so that we can see a better Zambia. Thank you so much, everybody, for connecting and tuning in. I love you.